Hello everybody, Isaac here, and today we are doing episode 4 of Breath of the Wild. In this episode, we are going to be making our way to Hateno Village, getting the Hateno Tower, and depending on how much time I have spent, possibly to start making our way towards the first divine beast, which will be in Zora's domain. So, in the last episode, we made our way from the Great Plateau to Kakariko Village. We went to the Bosch-Kala Shrine, up to the Riverside Stable, back down to the Dueling Peaks Tower, through Dueling Peaks to the Dueling Peaks Stable, and then up to Kakariko Village. And I still do not have a horse yet, so that is the first thing that I actually need to do, because horses are super nice early game and allows getting to the Divine Beast much easier. And in the last video, we also bought the Stealth Tights and upgraded them once already. The reason we bought the Stealth Tights is because, well, I can't remember what Divine Beast. Well, not really any Divine Beast, just in general, we kind of want to keep ourselves stealthy. So, actually, we need them. We don't need them. It's going to be useful to have them right now to get a horse. And there's a couple places for a horse. For horses. Here's a... Let's look at it. You freaking... I don't have time for you. Trick shot. If you haven't yet picked up the choo-choo. So, I kind of want that brown horse. You can only go so far, horse. Shoot. Knock me off. Wait, do I have snap? Okay, so I'm going to crouch down. You freaking... I'm so done with the annoying enemies. No, please. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that horse isn't it. Different horse. I'm just gonna get a spotted horse because I'm going to get a spotted horse to try not to waste time. This one is not spotted. This is... I like the black horse. I like black horse. This one isn't the leader of the pack. That's why I'm taking it. I'm hoping it's gonna be a 3 or 4 star. It's a 3 star. That's nice. We're gonna have like just enough for a piece. And one thing you can do, because have I talked to Beetle? Okay, I'll just make Beetle happy. Okay, that's okay. I am selling.
Oh.
If you want, sure. You can sell a spicy meat and seafood fry because we won't go into cold for a while, and we probably will have rupees on. So sell all your ancient parts because we don't need them yet. We will probably after our first divine beast we are going to need a few ancient parts.
Hi.
Yeah, I do.
Hey.
Not a bad horse. It's good that we got a 3-star, so 20 rupees to register a horse. So, what should we name it? I don't know what to name the horse. I'll name it after my favorite Zelda. After my favorite Zelda streamer, Linkus. There, Linkus. Linkus is a good name. Guess we're gonna take it. So when you register a horse, generally you're gonna take it, get it to that 100 bond. And we do that because you can change certain stables. You can change the mane, the bridle, and the saddle a little later in the game. And actually, when we go to our second divine beast, because I have kind of already mapped the playthrough out a little. So when we make our way to our second divine beast, we will go to a stable where you can get some special horse gear through a side quest. I think I need to change my TV screen ratio. No, I'm good. This TV is weird. It's like, I think it's a low-end model, just like a 2015 or 2016 model TV. But it works. The game still looks beautiful. Oh, we should go. So, all of these guardians on this path are dormant, so just stay on the path and you won't come across any active guardian. Missed by that much. What do we not need? Okay, we'll keep the axe because we're gonna use it. So Fort Hateno, you can talk to that guy, he's not a traveler. But he might be a traveler, he's not a Yiga traveler. Okay, so when you're riding, you're gonna see a person here. If a person waves to you, no matter who the person is, if they wave to you, they are bad. This is bad person. Don't talk to this person. They don't like you. They're gonna hurt you and stuff.
Hi.
Oh, and if you're wondering, okay, we'll get this tower on our way out of Hateno Village because, oh, I have fire arrows. Well, I have fire arrows, but we're still gonna get it out of Hateno Village because it just makes sense to do that. It kind of goes along with our path. So Hateno Village has my least favorite shrine in the entire game. I bet you can never guess which one it is. It's the most annoying motion control ones. And I am going to try 2 or 3 times to do it right without the quote-unquote hack, life hack, Zelda hack. So that's the path to the tower right there that we just passed. And there's people that we can save, but we're not going to do that anymore. Boom, Hateno Village. This person doesn't like us. I don't know why. Yeah, I'm not actually a traveler. Okay, leave your horse relatively close to the entrance of the town. I just got a skew. Skews are going to be useful a lot later in the game. So that is a skew. That is a pretty good skew. So this isn't really, I talked a little bit about this in my first episode. Completely unrelated to Zelda, kind of. The games I'm gonna play on this channel. Shoot. Okay, I'll try again because that one was so terrible. The main games I'm gonna play on this channel. So Zelda, Breath of the Wild, obviously. In the much later future, possibly Link's Awakening HD. Either that or I will wait for the next Zelda HD port. Yo, I've literally done that like twice before on my first playthroughs. Okay, now the hardest part. But, come on. I'm done. Screw it. Oh wait, no, we want to get the chest. It's a bow, but it's a good bow. Okay, so the way we get this bow, there's 2 main ways. You can either sprint jump, or you can do the much easier shield surf jump. Because shield surfing midair pushes you forward. It gives you extra momentum to get the shield surf going. So you do a sprint jump, and then holding ZL, you do a sprint jump. So you do a jump, and then you just press A in the middle of your jump. And it will push you up and it will push you forward, giving you just a little extra bounce. And actually, when I think about this, if we go back up there, we can skip the shrine entirely by doing a glitch known as 2 names, the Wind Bomb glitch or the Bomb Impact Launch glitch. I'm gonna try and refrain from doing that a lot in this playthrough, because if there's a section where we just need to get somewhere fast and we haven't activated a shrine yet, and it's an area with little to no points of interest, it's just straightforward, I might do it depending on where I am. So I have 10. Okay, here. This is a place we can go, but we don't have anything in here. That's the dye shop. You can dye your clothes, and I am not going to yet. I probably will. Okay, so I actually want to sleep in a bed. I'm actually gonna take the soft bed because yellow hearts look cool. And if you're gonna sleep or sit by a fire until in Hateno Village, you're going to want to sleep until the morning and hope. You are going to want to pray to all the gods that you worship. You're going to want to pray to the Zelda gods that there is no rain. So I got lucky. Okay, don't whistle sprint here because your horse is going to come. I actually need to drop this. So, drop. If you just have a weapon like an axe, you're gonna need to drop it or use arrows. Which actually, I probably might do. Shoot, I used all this now. Yeah, so Hateno Village is probably like the best village in the game. It's my favorite. It's probably my favorite. Hateno Village is in the top 3 villages. Dude, what is that? No, the dragon's not that big. Getting ahead of myself. That is an area we are going to explore later. After our second divine beast. We're actually gonna explore a lot of Hyrule after our second divine beast. Because there is a lot of Hyrule to explore after our first divine beast. So come in here, grab this torch, equip it. Don't talk to Kura first. Go to talk to Simon, it saves time. So he's gonna say, we don't even have the basic rooms. You know what I mean? A young man. Wait, how old would Impa be? What? Isaac has been confused. How old are Impa and Pyrrha? I'm pretty sure Pyrrha is Impa's sister or cousin, maybe. I know they're related. So yes, we need to talk to Pyrrha. Don't spill the beans. What? I don't remember. I do. Well, I mean, I do remember, but I don't remember you. Okay, that is actually like incredibly rude to just randomly write stuff down. But yeah, back to the games I'll be playing. I get sidetracked super easily. I get very distracted. So, the next Zelda game that comes out, I will be doing for sure. Yes, please. Just say I did not, because she thinks you're nice then. So, the next Zelda game for sure we will be playing because Zelda is my favorite video game series ever. I don't have Link's Awakening HD because I don't know if this is unpopular or not, or if people will hate on me for this. Don't hate on me in the comments, please. I actually did not like Link's Awakening as much as I thought I would. I got the DX version on the 3DS, and I thought a couple of the dungeons, like Turtle Rock is so tedious and annoying compared to like A Link Between Worlds. A Link Between Worlds is probably one of my favorite Zelda games ever. Link Between Worlds / A Link to the Past. A Link to the Past is probably my favorite Zelda game ever. If I find a way to get a Wii U up here, which I have, it's just not in a good spot for recording, Twilight Princess could be a thing. I've only beat Twilight Princess once, and that was a while ago. It was my favorite Zelda game ever, but I never got back to playing it because right around that time I got a Switch. And on that same note, Skyward Sword, because I have the, it gives you the Wii menu. Okay, I'm actually not sure the way you're supposed to go. So I always just go up here. Wait, is that? No, it's not. So it is going to help to light all the torches that you see, just in case if you don't have a torch, because you already have good weapons. I don't know how you would, because you can't really get good weapons this early without breaking a ton of weapons. There is a shrine up there that I completely forgot was there. So that shrine that I just saw up there, I don't know if you guys saw it. So, yeah, games. Oh my goodness. I have been distracted twice in the past 20 minutes. That is incredible. More than twice, probably. So yeah, Link's... If another Zelda game port comes to Switch like Wind Waker, I absolutely want to see Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, and Skyward Sword on Switch. I mean, I would pay $500 to get those 3 games in a bundle. I'm not even kidding. Kobe. I'm actually kind of thinking about Super Mario Odyssey being a thing, because Super Mario Odyssey is a really fun game. Kind of like Zelda, where you can play a lot after the game. And right, yeah, you can get all the moons. I think there's like, I actually can't remember how many moons there are. I almost said 120, but no, that's shoot, Mario 64. And in that game, they were stars. And then another thing, once we get pretty late into the game, like I'm talking about after all 4 Divine Beasts run, where you're kind of just chilling, searching for Korok, searching for the final memories. A couple, like what Austin John Plays did, Link does cosplay, but not from like pop culture, like my own suits, like a past Link, like you can kind of make an Ocarina of Time Link with the Of the Wild set. I won't tell you guys how to get the Of the Wild set until we actually start getting it, because that is a definite major spoiler. That is a huge spoiler if I told you how to get the Wild set. Like, that is probably one of the biggest spoilers I can give you. Yes, we have to go back to Impa, and she wants us to bring ancient materials. This is what I was saying, probably after our first Divine Beast. Okay, so now we can leave Hateno Village, but not yet. We aren't going to. So actually, we're gonna wanna go to the store, buy the hardy truffles.
Ooh.
We will take them both. We are going to be using these for our first Divine Beast. I shouldn't. Okay, hurry up, because I want to buy arrows. Oh, no. Sorry, we don't want arrows. We don't want arrows. We don't need them. That's a big thing in Zelda early game. Plan out as much as you can before you actually do it. Don't buy what you don't need from stores. Especially arrows. Arrows rack up a huge amount. Okay, let's go, horse. Arrows are incredibly expensive once you start to think about it. So we're gonna want to turn left. You are such a bully. Stop bullying the wild boar. Says me. I feel I'm the biggest hypocrite ever. Oh, I feel so bad now. Oh, I'm so sorry, wild boar. I hope you respawn. Actually, he'll respawn with the blood moon. I don't have to worry. I still feel bad, but he'll respawn. Because that's how the blood moon is. Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, we are not going to be making our way to the first Divine Beast in this episode. Because I'm going to try to get shrine. I'm going to try and do a shrine quest, which I'm pretty sure I can instigate. You get out of here. Okay, do you have a torch? And yeah, that's actually how much defense we have. Remember when the blue goblin took 2 hearts of damage from you? Please catch. Okay, so Hateno Tower is not one of the most tedious. If you have bomb arrows or fire arrows, they will work. What the heck just happened? I am pretty sure Link just glitched out. So another thing, when we enter our first Divine Beast, this is just my opinion, but it is going to help to have 6 hearts at least, and at least 1 stamina upgrade. if you would rather have 7 hearts, that's just fine. But I definitely would recommend having 6 hearts for Divine Beast Varuto, which will be our first one. The reason we do Varuto first is because I forgot about that freaking thing. So we're gonna have to defeat a Lionel. Big deal. I've done lots of them before. Actually, now that I think about it, because we're not in Master Mode, I don't think we actually have to. Dread Traveler's Bow. Sweet, I only have 2 bullets. Yeah, even just looking at this game from here, it's beautiful. I hope I have more. I didn't. Oh. Well, because I have a very small brain today. Okay, so this is our second tower of Lower Hyrule. The first thing you're probably going to notice, there is a mountain. Oh, I actually don't know. I think it's higher than Dueling Peaks. Yeah, I'm definitely higher. There's a mountain with lots of little things and a lake. And a statue and a pedestal. There is a memory which explains all of this. We are just going to leave the horse here. Don't worry, we can come back anytime we want. So there's a memory which kind of explains that. And then once we're searching for shrines, we're going to go up to that area. That is called Mount Lanayru. I just realized that there's nearly no Triforce references in Zelda Breath of the Wild. Okay, so I kind of had an argument within a Discord server, not really an argument, about how there's no real Triforce, about how in Skyward Sword, Hylia, like Zelda knows that she is Hylia, like that reincarnation process. So I'm kind of trying to think. There are reincarnations of the original Zelda. All of these Zeldas. They all have similarities. Okay, so we need to get a memory first thing. What's the easiest one? What's the closest one? What's the easiest one? Oh, where is it? Okay, so warp to the Omen Owl Shrine. We're gonna get the easiest memory. So yes, the Sheikah sensor. It is extremely useful early game and even more useful late game. I say late game because I consider late game all 4 Divine Beasts You got most of the armor sets, if not all of them. You maybe have done the DLC. The DLC in this game is really fun, except for Trial of the Sword. I passionately dislike Trial of the Sword, especially at 4 in the morning, because Isaac is not smart all the time. I am not smart all the time. I'm smart sometimes. Where did I pass? Oh, there it is. What? I just kill something with a Traveler's Claymore. Okay, so here's our first memory. This was actually one of my last, I think. So in this playthrough, I'm going to let the memories play in full, because they are a good part to the story.
From here, we'll make our way to Goron City. Then, we'll need some adjustments on that divine beast so Daru can manage it.
Divine Beast Goron City.
He's figured out how to get it
Coincidence?
to move.
I don't know.
However, it's apparent that we still have much more to learn. But to think that divine beast was actually built by people. That means we should be able to understand how it works and how to use it to our advantage. These divine beasts, so much we don't know. But if we want to turn back Calamity Ganon, they're our best hope. Tell me the truth. How proficient are you right now wielding that sword on your back?
Very.
Legend says that an ancient voice resonates inside it. Can you hear it yet, hero?
Okay, capture memories, boom, updated. It's not complete, obviously. There's 12 memories. In this, actually, yeah, there's 12. Wink, 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 wink. There's 13. There's a secret memory that you only get by getting all 12 memories. Okay, so my theory is, if you guys have seen the Breath of the Wild 2 trailer, here's a theory that I thought about after beating the game last night, or a couple nights ago. I was watching a stream of Zelda Breath of the Wild all main quests, and I'm like, okay, screw this, I'm gonna put on the Of the Wild set and go begin like an epic boss. Okay, Champions Tunic. Remember those 3 silent princesses that we picked up earlier? Yes, we're gonna use them to upgrade this. This gives, once you upgrade this all 4 times, you can upgrade close 4 times. There's 4 great fairies across Hyrule, and they take a lot of rupees. Overall, they take 10 rupees.
Yeah!
They take 11,600 rupees overall. Doesn't seem like a lot, but that's a lot when you're searching for 10,000 rupees to get the last one. So this tunic right here that we are wearing, this Champions Tunic, most defense in the game. At a stunning 32 defense when fully upgraded. Just that. Ooh, there's a blue piece, so we are going to get that for some food. And I don't have any arrows. Just blue rupees. Those. And you can, if you can actually hit the blue pea with the sword. So let's try and go on the board. First red rupee. Very epic gamer moment. Pick it up. So yeah. So we're gonna go to Greece. Is there? You can pick up some blue nightshade if you need it. Okay, so this is, yes, already 8 defense. So now we have 18 defense compared to the 84 that is the most in the game. Okay, so this is where I'm ending off today's video. Hopefully another video tomorrow. Maybe a little later though. Actually no, it'll be about this time. Actually no, it won't because my brother's no bother. So yes, this is where I'm ending off this video. Right at this point, so thank you all for watching episode 4 of Breath of the Wild. Goodbye.